What's going on, everybody? Let's jump in. It is time to play some Dinkum. How is it going? Oh man, it's been a busy week, and I am excited to have some time just to chill in Dinkum. I've made a lot of kind of advancements since the last time I was able to stream, and so kind of excited for that. We got ourselves the auto sorter finally set up. It works like a charm. I love it. You'll notice they got the food modeler. That's because I finally have every villager moved in, which is amazing and makes me real happy. Which means it is almost time to set up that airport. Now let's go and drop this in here because I love just watching things just get shot across the map. That's so good. It's so good. All right, so do I have? Where is my motorcycle? I lost it. We'll find it. It's around somewhere, I hope. Alright, we got the bike there. Where did I leave the motorcycle? Let's look at the map. We got boats. Did I leave it? Yeah, I left it in town. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we got a motorcycle. We did finally get the ice hammer. All the good stuff is happening. I'm feeling good about this. So today we're going to do some decorating in the town. I want to kind of figure out a little bit more road layout. You'll see I did clean up the path. I cleaned up the river. Straighten it out all the way down. Just like the canal in town area, kind of give it a hard edge. It's working out well. I'm liking it. All right, let's get our pack on. We'll get our helmet on. What? Damn it! Go! I wish that moved a little faster. There we go. All right. We're still hoping for keys. We want to get as many keys as possible for our first run on the airport, which I don't think is going to happen tonight. We'll probably get the airport down, but I don't think... Wow, 8 keys. That's not bad at all. Like, at all. Alright, so we got the tuck box up here. She's buying stuff, selling coffee. Nothing's jumping out of me. She's busy anyway. Okay. So, we got a lot of things we got to do. First, I want to kind of clean up this area and start making this like legitimately what I want to be. And I think I'm okay with the tuck box here. Part of me wants to push it back. So maybe like here. Because if I push it back, then I think it just opens up this kind of semi-little courtyard-esque area. Having it in the front's not bad because you can have a path. And we're going to expand the patio that it's connected to. So you could come out... and then come inward? Like, I don't hate the layout. You know, I think we will keep it, because that way we can get a nice little road here. And maybe we'll have something to go back towards the museum. So yeah, we'll leave it alone. We are going to expand it, though. So we can start moving some trees out of the way. Gosh, I love these tree picker-upper things. What do they call them? Tree grabbers? Tree pinchers. Pinch the tree there, mate. Alright, we'll pop that on. Beautiful. Let's go and just pop that tree out of the way real quick. I should probably eat. Do I have any Zappy Zap stew on me? I don't, so we're gonna need to grab that in a minute. But yeah, so we're gonna do some decorating here. I do think it's time to finally get the airport put down somewhere. That way it can start being built. So let's actually see what she wants to charge me for that. Oh, do I owe money? I must owe money for something. Maybe I moved a building. Let's see. Oh yeah, I must have moved a building and forgot to pay it off. Ain't no thing. Alright, we got that done. Great. Now let's go check out these deeds, because as far as I know, this is the last deed for a while. And so we're going to go ahead and just get that. I don't know if there are any other deeds in the game to unlock. Let's see, do we have... Yeah, we have all that stuff. Alright, so we're going to be 2.5 million in debt. That's going to take a minute to pay off, but whatever. Alright. I want to see how big this location is, because I have a feeling this is going to be a bit of a problem. The idea was that since I didn't really have a purpose for this giant bridge, that was the first thing I built in the game, and I built the city kind of around it. Now the idea is that this brings you over to an area I flattened out. I'm going to move the fountain. That brings you over to here, I think, for the airport. But how large... Oh, the airport is no... I don't know why I thought the airport was going to be massive. That's nothing. That's nothing. We can live with that. Okay. Now, I don't know what the airport looks like, so we're probably going to put it, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to put it down, we'll build it, and then we'll move it as needed. Since I do eventually want it, I think, closer to the water, I'm going to put it here for now. That's fine. That's no biggie. And we'll go ahead and grab all the materials. We'll mark them off. Alright, let's go get that. We'll fly over our petting zoo, which we'll come back to. So yeah, we're starting to get things figured out, right? So starting to decide on some design stuff. Like I moved all of my crafting area, which used to be in this little area, back into here now that I have the auto sorter, and man, I love it. I can just run in and, excuse me. Hey, how did I miss? Rude. Come here. Where are you going? Nice try, buddy. There we go. Give me your thunder sacks. All right. Anyway, so this is just working such a charm. I absolutely love the sorter. It's so nice just to be able to come in and throw things in here, not to worry about where they go. Whoops, not the pinchers. We do need those. And actually, that tool goes back to the farm. Beautiful. And then I love it. I could just sit and watch this all night. Hey, Angela H., how's it going? Thanks. I love that. That was one of the first things I built. It didn't really have a purpose, didn't have a need, but I really enjoy having the bridge up there. It makes me happy. Alright, and I love this auto sorter. It amuses the heck out of me. I sometimes take things out of the chest and just throw them in the auto sorter, watch them fly back, because it's too fun. Alright, there was a reason I came over here. One, I wanted to see how many keys we have now as we're slowly trying to build up keys for our first adventure to the islands. We're getting there. We're not there yet, but we're getting there. And two, I want to start gathering things we need for building the airport. So we need 10 of those. We got that. We need iron bars. Well, that's easy enough to cook up. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 iron bars. And yes, I could do the ore doubling. We're fine. We have lots of ore. I'm not scared. All right, quartz crystal. I think is in where is that? Is that in the mining area? Do I have no quartz crystal? No, I must have it shoved somewhere else. There it is. Alright, and we'll... there we go. 10. Put that away. Alright, what else we need? We need cloth. I do believe we have cloth. Where, though, is the question. This is the fun thing of I'm organized now. I haven't needed to come get things as much because most of the time I'm just building it with the... There it is. I'm just building it at the table, right? So it's not like I need to know 100% where I put everything. Alright, iron bars are all cooked. So that takes care of them. Cement, I don't know that we have any made up right now. Or we have way too much, so... Great, so we got our 10 cement, so we need 15 though. Beautiful. Alright, what else do we need here? We're doing great. Palm wood and gum wood, we got that. Or if we don't, we have the wood, so not a problem. Alright, palm wood, we need 25. It's one nice thing about having all of the processing tools around. I'm just being silly here with dividing in half. There we go. Also, why are the... Wait a minute. Why are there prawns in my... Does it just go anywhere if the chests are full? Why... Did I never make a prawn chest? Oh, that's why. Those barrels are just my unlabeled excess fishing stuff, and when they get too full, I go grab them. Let's just... Is this gonna take it out of my... It's gonna take it out of my inventory. Dang it. That's fine. Whatever. Alright, let's make a prawn barrel real quick. So how y'all doing tonight? It's a nice Tuesday night here. Alright, so we got a prawn barrel. Oh yeah, and I like to keep one in the bottom corner so I don't accidentally unspecify the barrel. White yabby, mussels, crabs, normal yabby. Perfect. Okay, now that's fixed. Alright, we need to make one more iron bar, some more gum wood, and all that jazz. So let's grab this real quick. We'll come here. There's a quality of life thing. If I have it in my inventory and I hit smelt, it should give me a pop-up and let me just grab what I want to smelt from my inventory. That'd be nice. Let me not have to keep everything on the bar. Okay, so we need 2 more of these guys. And we need a few of these guys. Lovely, that's everything except that iron bar, which, done. Alright, so we got everything we need now. The airport can start its building. I don't know how long that takes, probably 2 days like most things. I'm still confused why the hairdresser only took 1 day and everything else so far I think has taken 2. But what do I know? Alright, let's go ahead here and put these materials in. Did I forget something? I forgot the bars. Yeah, there they are. I was like, I just saw them. That's what I forgot. Beautiful. Construction begins tomorrow. We'll have an airport. Which technically means we could go on the first Sunday, but I feel like I want to get more keys before I spend that kind of dough. Alright, what else do we need to do today? Oh, I need to go get my recipe for the day and see if there's anything good. Looks like we might already have it. Gumwood, yeah, as I say, we've not had a new recipe in a minute from here. How are we doing on furniture? Who's hiding in that dresser? That was weird. Let's see what we got. We got pastel blue, which I think we have. We definitely have dainty. A cardboard box. It's kind of funny. We'll take that. I feel like we already have wooden cabinets, so we'll take a few more, and I know we have that couch, but maybe we'll start worry stuff. Hey, Mackie, how's it going? Good evening to you. Welcome to the stream. It's been a busy week so far. It's only Tuesday. Tuesday? Wednesday? What is today? My wife is out at a conference in Colorado, and it's been me and the kiddos for a few days here, and so it's been a busy time. So it's nice to be able to chill, relax. They're in bed. Dreams of sugar plums or something dancing through their heads. And that means I get to play some Dinkum. Alright, so those guys are doing fine over there. Why are they all stinky? Why are none of them eating? The food is right here. Ugh. Alright, let's go and take care of this real quick. That, and let's go get our guitar so they'll all follow us and they'll all feel pet. Because apparently if you play the guitar, it counts as petting them all, which I did not know. If they hear it, I guess, someone had said. I'm going to check in a second here, because I've not pet any of them. So we're going to check our animals tab in a moment and see if it really does count. But I swear, I had to like lead them to food. It's like they don't know how to get here. Yes, come eat, my dearies. Yeah, look at that, you're all so hungry. Come on, you giant guinea pigs, let's go. I know, they're wallaby things. Come on. So, what do we all think about the patch notes? I am excited for the night market. I'm excited for a lot of reasons. One, I love a grab bag. I always love a grab bag, and so the whole market being based off of grab bags is pretty cool. Let's see. Yeah, see, like, it does. It counts as petting them. That's fascinating. I'm a little annoyed they haven't eaten, but I'm glad they're figuring out their lives right now. Alright, we got a milk, we got a fur, Let's go get a fur. Move. Excited as well? Yeah, I think it's gonna be pretty sweet. And it's funny, I was talking in my last stream about how one of the quality of life things is I want a way to bring back Mariwu nests that are gone. And it's in the patch. I also, in my last stream, I said I wanted something to launch me in the air higher so I could fly on my glider. Looks like it's in the patch. We get the jackaroo whistle, drum, blower, I don't remember what it was, but some sort of jackaroo thing. So that to me is very exciting. Alright, that's that. Cool. Alright, let's go put this stuff away and figure out what we're going to do for the rest of this day. There's not a ton of time left in the day. Days go by so quick. I do need to do some hunting so I can restock my crab pots. That will be something we can get done. And here's one of my favorite things in the game. I adore it. Alright, let's see here. Oh, not the box though. Well, I certainly don't think they were listening to my stream and decided. But I know enough other people have probably said similar things, so I'm very stoked. Yeah, as I say, I don't think I have put wool in here, which I shouldn't. Actually, I need to go get that milk. Well, actually, are there recipes that actually need milk and not cheese? Yes, Angela. Hello, Angela H. And I know we talked earlier about the bridge. Yeah, hello again. But yes, the bulk crafting, not to have to sit here and do this a zillion times. Ugh, so excellent. All right, let's come here. There we go. Beautiful. And we'll go put this furniture away. So I have ideas for the house that I want to work on at some point too. That time is not now because I need to rewatch a video and steal some ideas. You know, we'll just throw this one here. Oh, no, that's close to the door. Well, we'll just put it in here of our other furniture for now. Cool. Let's see. What do I have in storage back here? Just more furniture? Yeah, it's all whoop, that doesn't belong in here though. Took forever to organize, but I finally got everything kind of mostly organized in terms of storage. Hello. Let's go get some meat. And we got some heads. Oh, yeah, the other day I got this thing. And it freaks me out because it blinks. Ugh. Do not like. Do not like at all. The Jackaroo mask blinks at you and it's very disconcerting. Alright, let's go get some meat. We're not using the prime beef. We will take... Oh, yeah, we'll take all but one of this. That means we only need 6 of these. Beautiful. So we'll get that done, then we'll go hunt. Why don't we drive over there? Yeah, it's raining. Jump up here. I was sitting here trying to hit the boost buttons or the jump button on the van. It doesn't work that way. Excellent. Alright, so we'll go over here. We gotta find our motorcycle too, it's around here somewhere. I left it over there. Do some donuts. I'm coming up with an idea too of a mini game. The idea being, where is it? You ride your motorcycle, and it's a race, and the goal is to jump off your motorcycle at a certain point and have it hit a target. Because you see, you can kind of like shuffleboard it or curl it out there. So I think I want to build like an arena where you have target blocks down. Your goal is to try to get as close as possible with your bike. It's silly, I know, but I love just like random little mini games built into other games. What was it in Minecraft when the first game that everyone played all the time? Spleef, where you had an arena and the goal is to dig out the dirt from people and they had to fall into lava. I haven't seen that played in like 13 years. I'm sure it's still played somewhere, but I love stuff like that. Just weird little things you can do. Alright, why did I come over here? Oh, I came over to go ahead and feed these crab pots. There's my helmet, it's already up here. So let's get that done. You doing okay? You just taking a little soak? Alright, Sheila, you do you. Alright, let's feed the pots. I feel like I need more of them. But 30 is already enough to do the hunting, right? I mean, it takes a little bit. Well, it's easy to actually do the hunting. You just have to kill the doggos. And that's the worst. I always feel bad about killing the doggos, but they give so much meat. I mean, you saw nothing. Everyone close your eyes. I'm gonna go get my spear though. Oh, you know, let's bring this home. Hey. Go down the river path here. Get up on that bridge. It's a very bouncy bridge for some reason. Alright, it's a little side-scrolling action. And let's see here. Do we have any spears in good condition? Because we might... Oh, that one's not. Maybe I have one actually in my bag. Yes, I do. Okay, that's what we'll use. So let's put some stuff away. We'll Put our hat back on. And we can put our hat away as well. There we go. Nice. Okay. Pop that down there. Alright, so we're going meat hunting. This is never really good. I feel like I get meat very rarely from them. It's mostly bones. Oh, well. Alright, if I whine about it enough, maybe things happen magically. It's great. Let's check our weather too. Let's see if I missed the meteor last night. I was very annoyed. Checking here. Whoa, what do we get now? A mighty sandwich? A hot dog? Yes, please. I'll take a free mighty sandwich. I don't care that's been in the trash. What do I care, right? Let's park this back here. And again, at some point we're going to change this whole patio area because this all used to be production stuff, but now I have that nice big production area. No, just raining, which is about to stop in 45 minutes, so that's no big deal. Let's go hunting. I feel like they haven't made keys in a minute. Alright, so I'm looking for doggos, lizards. They're kind of annoying to get, these guys here. Unless you do like death from above. And then you still have to hit them. There we go. They drop some good meat too. As do the emus, which I should just get my emu whistle. But, whatever. They just hang out. So yeah, I'm excited to check out the airport, having never gone to the islands. Everything I read is like, you should bring 100 keys. I'm like, can I really get through 100 keys in one day? Also, it takes a long time for me to gather 100 keys, so that's not going to be a weekly thing. And since I've not spoiled myself, I don't really know much about the islands at all. I just don't know how important the keys are. I did not know one of these guys spawned here. There we go. That's a good meat too. Let's see. Yeah, you two keep fighting. Oh, you killed that doggo. I'll have to punish you for that and see if you give me anything. So really, I just gotta do this like every other day. That gives me enough meat to feed the crab pots right now. I was reading online, someone has 100 crab pots that they're doing every day, and that is absolutely bonkers to me. Like, I feel like all you're doing then is just hunting and killing everything. And I already feel guilty-ish about killing the dogs. I've not killed a worry moo. I don't know if they drop... I'm guessing they just drop big old jump sticks too. I can go find one, but the problem is too often they're close to their nest and I'm afraid of breaking the nest. Hey, doggo, look away. Just look at the river. Alright, where is that guy? How are we doing overall? We're doing okay. We're not doing too bad. Let's put this... We don't care about that. We don't care about that right now. We'll swap that. Nice. Okay. Alright, so. We'll go get a few more mobs. Nice. And I still need a bunch of berkonium. I still need 10 berkonium to get my vacuum. And that's going to take forever. So I'm wondering if I want to go into the mines and use up some keys and try to get more berkonium, or if I want to not do that and find some other options. I have plenty of gems to go down to the hot. So I could just go down and actually try to find the true berkonium. But it's a little annoying, and I don't have an ice cream maker yet, which you need at the island. So it's like this back and forth of where should I go or not that I'm running into, you know? Oh, I don't know how I did not. Normally that despawns when it hits the water, maybe because I boost at the same time. I do like boosting over the rivers. Do a little rocket jump. Doesn't always work. Why can't I dive? Oh, there we go. There we go. Hey, buddy. Ow. Oh gosh, I gotta be careful. With the dangerous wish on, dog bites are rough. They're pretty rough. You get it? Rough? Dog bites? Dogs rough? You get it, right? Alright, let's go ahead here, grab that. Oh man. I need more spark soup in my life. Let's grab this real quick. Just while we're here. Seems like a good idea, you know? Alright, I don't care about that. Stone, we're fine for now. I think we're good now. I should heal or have any food at some point. There is a non-zero chance this guy kills me if I'm not careful. But for 3 Thunder Sacks, it was worth the risk. Alright, he doesn't have any friends. That's easy peasy. Alright, I'm feeling good now. We have enough for 2 days of meat without needing to hunt again for 2 days. That's great. We've murdered a ton of the population, so I think we're in a good shape. While we're at it, I need to figure out what we're going to do with this wishing pond. It's not staying here. I'm thinking this actually is going to become like a parking lot for the airport. I'll put down maybe like a tarmac or something next to the water, because I think it's a pontoon boat. And I do need to figure out what I'm doing in here, and I think maybe we'll put the wishing fountain in here as the centerpiece of some kind of higher fountain. So what size base does it need to be on? It needs to be on a 3x3, right? So I'm wondering, if we put it on a 3x3... It's a shame we can't put it on top of water beds. And have it like look like more water's pulling down. Yeah, we're going to have to ponder what we're going to do with that. Maybe we... Oh, actually, maybe we sink it. And we have water pour into it. That could be interesting. So maybe we drop it a level. We put it on... I actually don't mind it on that concrete. Maybe we just put it on dirt. We drop it a level. And then have water beds above it pouring into it. That could look like a mess. We'll see. Worst case, we have to just move it twice, right? I mean, it's not that big a deal if we don't like it. In terms of overall layout of where buildings are, I like it. I do think I want to put down foundations under more of them. Like this one, I think I want to put down under some sort of like brick setup. This one has a porch, so that's fine. The town hall does not have a foundation under it yet. So I want to do a little bit of that. And then I did put one down for the Tucker box once I finally put it where I wanted it. Everyone hangs out in here? That's so awesome. I've never come in here at night. I'm gonna have to get like a new screenshot for when I'm streaming. I wish I could make myself look... So you can't change where you're looking. Interesting. Oh, you know what I could do? Yes, I can bring my camera. We're gonna do a screenshot at some point. Let's stay all night. Let's go... Dude, get out of the water. Let's go ahead and grab the selfie cam and we'll get a new screenshot for the evening chill streams. We can have a new, you know, a new little thumbnail. Put the whole town in. I love this one, but it's played out now. It's time to get something new. Well, while we think about it, because we haven't done it in a minute, let's come over here to our stream area. Maybe we'll actually do that tomorrow. We'll use yeah, we'll do that. We'll figure out what we're gonna do tomorrow by looking at the wheel, because I have nothing scheduled for tomorrow's Dinkum. So let's spin it and see what it says. Tomorrow in Dinkum, we will, I think that's 7. Craft and tidy. I guess that counts as the fishing. Alright, what was it coming over the camera? That's over my toolbox. Which I think is this one? Yeah. Lovely. What's up, buddy? Oh, gosh, River, sorry. It's interesting to me that his name is River and the woman's name is Forest. Throws me off. Alright, so we're gonna go in here, we're gonna go ahead and set up our selfie cam. Let's figure out where we wanna... I like this crowd of people, so we'll set it up here. Oh wait, we can't use it inside? Oh, that's the worst. Oh, that's a bummer. We should be able to put a selfie cam inside. Alright, people are talking too much. That's pretty good. Maybe we'll grab a screenshot there. I can't remember how to do screenshots in Steam. Oh well, we'll do it later. I'm annoyed that you can't put the camera in there though. We should be able to take pictures inside. Alright. In that case, I think we're good for the night. Or you know what, maybe what we do the tidying, maybe what we'll do is we'll decorate our house tomorrow. Because we haven't worked on the house in a minute. So yeah, we'll do that. Oh, we should go empty our inventory. And then I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with this house, because I kind of want to steal an idea I saw online. And, hey, buddy. Oh god. Why are you not dead yet? There we go. Yeah. Well, let's hurry and put all this stuff away so we can stop hearing the bleep bleep bleeping. Those don't go anywhere. That goes there. We'll leave the vehicles here. I think that's all being shot where it needs to be. I thought we had a mighty sandwich. Alright, cool. Let's go add that to our cooked food box, of which we have extra boxes ready to go, so we'll make more cooked food boxes here. They're all in range of the auto sorter. So that's good. Yes, 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 I know I'm injured. I will go to sleep. Kablam, come on. Yeah, maybe tomorrow that's what we'll do. We'll decorate this house. Time to rearrange it completely. I wish we could wallpaper different walls to be different things. And maybe you can, I just don't know how, but I've not yet figured out how. Alright, so let's start by not doing what I said we were going to do, and we'll go to Streamland Day, because I didn't realize it's already the last day of the year. So we'll go get... Oh, actually this is good, right? Because this is our second one, so that means we get a fifth food spot. That's going to make things a lot nicer in the mines. I'm going over here, I might as well bring the meat with me, so I don't have to keep going back and forth. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. So yeah, my time zone things, it's relatively early evening yet. It's only 9 o'clock. I know the other day I was talking to someone from Europe and it was significantly later. I think most of you, all the ones I've chatted in the chat, I think you've said you're local-ish, maybe? Local-ish being like maybe domestic to US? I could be making that up. But if it's not, if it's late, get some rest. What are you doing? But if it's not late, thanks for hanging out. All right, so we're gonna grab 30 of these. I think we'll roll into town today. I like the motorcycle quite a bit, actually. Not as good as a glider, but it does have rocket bike. See, look, I'm telling you, there's a game in this somehow. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe oh yeah, maybe the target is on a platform, and you have to jump off before you go on the platform. I think there's a game here. We'll figure it out. All right, where is? Oh yeah, we gotta put my helmet on first. I wish we could have a head slot and a what's the word? What do you want things to look like? Gosh, not a vanity slot. I want to be able to always have the helmet on, but make it look like I'm wearing the hat. What is that in games? Why am I drawing a blank? It's a pretty common mechanic. Alright, let's get a lot of keys, hopefully. Why do I want to say it begins with a C? I hate when I'm losing words. Oh man, let's see here. I'm gonna get this. This is that high quality content you're all hanging out for. Not vanity. It's like when games are free to play, but they sell things, but it's only cosmetics. There's the word. I knew I'd get there. I want a cosmetic slot for heads, so I can keep the helmet on at all times, but show off my hat. Nice. Alright, we'll put that away. Oh, I forgot to refill it, didn't I? Oh, no, I just did. Okay, good. We're good. We're good. And I forget what time we need to do all the nonsense here. I think it's like noon, right? That's when we can get our hot dog. Hello, happy streaming day, happy streaming day, happy streaming day, happy streaming day. Get out of the way, get out of the way. I wanna... Excuse me. Hello. Yeah, oh, golly. Yes, I know, I want my snag. There's nothing to buy today, right? Is she running a store? Let's see. Can I have a snag? You have to hold your horses. Okay, noon. Can't remember if you could buy balloons or anything, or is it just hang out? I think it's just hang out. So we'll just hang out for a minute. Let's see here. We'll wave. Lovely. Well, while we're here, I guess we can do our farming. I've kind of not been good about keeping up on the farming. Mostly because it takes too long. To be honest. There's too many other good things to be doing. But since we're waiting for noon to get our snag, and we said we wanted to tidy, and this is part of tidying, right? Farming's tidying, it counts. Alright. So y'all have any fun plans coming up for the summer here? Things are, it was a little cooler today. We actually had like 10 seconds of rain, which, you know, since it was 112 the other day, Fahrenheit, it was nice to drop down to 89 for a minute. That was like a cold spell. I got more coffee to go pick up too. But yeah, things are going pretty well out here. It's sunny, it's hot. You know, the usual. That's how things always are. Next week, in theory, starts our monsoon season, which is always excellent because we go from not having any rain to just having like deluges of it. It's just absolute floods. And that'll last a few weeks. And then it all just goes away and we're dry again for a good chunk of the year. Oh, the fun of living in a desert. That just make it humid there and unbearable. Yeah, I mean, we actually felt a little humidity today. I was like, ooh, what is this? I grew up on the East Coast, near-ish the shore, and then I did my undergrad out in Maryland, so I was very East Coast in Maryland. God, ugh, that was the most humid. That was almost as bad as Jersey, when I lived in South Jersey. The humidity there was rough. Luckily out here in the desert, you don't really get humidity much. I mean, heck, we all buy humidifiers because we need to add some to our lives. Oh, yeah, I know humid. I know Maryland summers. I know... Yes. Alright, we got all that. What else? We need to go get our coffee. Okay, I was wondering, this is the one I forgot to put down fertilizer for. So yeah, so if you fertilize the coffee, you get 3 harvests at least, it looks like. Humidifiers in the winter? Oh yeah, that's true. That was like that in Connecticut. That's where I was getting nosebleeds when I lived there. Because you get that dry cold. It can be rough. Alright, let's put some poop in the poop machine. Oh yeah, hey good, we remembered to drop off our sprinklers. And let's see here, we got plenty of little cube poop. How cute is that? How much? Oh, just 2? Nice. I hate that sound. It's so squishy. It truly is squishy. Yeah, we're gonna do some planting tomorrow. We gotta get these mighty seeds in the ground. I'm pretty happy with 13 of them. That'll be pretty nice. Alright, let us go. Oh, we still can't get our snag, for crying out loud. And none of the stores are open. Oh, it's Sunday anyway. Or Saturday. Yeah, so very few things will be open. John's is probably closed up because of the day. All right, well, while they're doing that, let's figure out once and for all what we need here. I need to see what floors I have access to. I don't even know if I have like a brick floor. Let's see. Rocky path, rock edge. I mean, the hardwood path seems to be kind of the winner for most of my kind of foundations. Although maybe for this one, is that gumwood? Does that look closer to gum? Yeah, it looks closer to gum. Maybe we make some gumwood paths. Maybe it's closer to the palm. So we'll do a foundation, I think, in here. It's gonna be so expensive. I wish you could just like lift a building straight up to put floor down after the fact. I don't have anything brick-like yet. I really kind of want brick for this one. Like, I really loved putting the metal down for here. And I kind of wish I'd extended it instead of using the concrete. It's whatever. It's no big deal. Alright. Let us go and get our snag. We'll wait a few minutes here. Hang out with our our little wifey friend. Hey, Forrest. I do have the brick path. Is it like, but no, I don't want like the cobble brick. I want like a red brick. I think that's the, yeah, I don't even know if it exists. Yeah, I want like an actual red, like this just feels, because of the color. Or even a copper, actually a copper path would be nice if that exists. Which I don't have yet. And so it's just always annoying because you have to pay to move the house, put the floor down, then the next day pay to move it back. I guess it's live and learn, right? Next time I'll know if I ever start a new island. Lord knows if we're gonna ever do that, but look at everyone just hanging out here, hanging out in the bushes. What are y'all doing? We're dancing, and we got balloons. Oh, well, that's the sweetest thing ever. I like that balloons give you slow fall. It's like one of those things you always wanted. That's how you want it to work when you were a kid. Alright, let's see here. We should be able to get our snag now. Meat snag for sure. She loves me. We're the best friends. Yes, I've paid millions of dollars, or dinks, towards keeping this town alive. I wonder how much I could sell a snag for. I kid. Look at that. Crikey. I will never do that accent again, I apologize. I also just lied there saying I'd never do it again, because I absolutely will. Alright, let's see if we have any alphas to go hunt. That's always a fun thing to do. Ooh, blooming frillies. Oh, it's the last day. That would have been worthwhile. Yeah, it's expensive. I mean, 50,000 is not much when you're starting rolling in the millions. I don't think I have that many millions now, though. I think I'm down to my last, not even 2 million. Ugh, alas. And technically, I'm negative 700,000 because I got to pay off that airport tomorrow. All right, well, but because I don't actually have any mission for the day, let's go back, like we said, and work on our house. This is very true to life. Like, alright, thanks for the party, thanks for the food, bye. Sometimes I'm just done, you know? Sometimes I just want to go home, do your own thing. Ooh, okay, as I'm designing this game in my mind of motorcycle shuffleboard, now I'm thinking I need to build like a rebound wall version of the game. So like in order to win, you have to... What's a proof of concept this? So here we have a target. You have to bounce off the wall. Interesting. There might be something to that. I want to make it a little more skill-based though. Oh, there we go. That's what it's going to be. Here's our new game. The goal is... We'll build an arena where you can ride your... If I can get my bike out of here. There we go. Where you ride your bike... But you also you have to land on a spot as well. So you have 2 targets, right? So you have one target to like park your bike. Now, can you jump off and get airtime? Yes, you can. That'll make it a skill game. That'll be tough. It's kind of hard to do on the controller. Alright, we'll think of something. Eventually we'll build this big old driving arena. Alright, so we'll check here real quick. Anything good? No. Let us go and basically demolish our house after we empty our inventory. I wish I could tie these balloons. That'd be kind of fun. Just be able to place them. Alas. We'll add that to our balloon pile. We'll shove everything else in here. I was like, oh, I should make some fruit salad. Nope, I'm gonna wait a few days because then I can bulk craft it, and won't that be glorious? Alright, we'll let that just do its thing. It is so fun to watch this. This is... Honestly, I want this in any game that has crafting. I want someone to just shoot stuff to the chests. It just makes me so happy. Alright, we will come over here and let's destroy our house. Alright, we have stuff that we can't actually do anything with, so we'll just drop that there real quick. We'll leave the eggs on the ground, we'll take out the walls. Also, I wish I could zoom in a little bit more because I want to know what is this paper saying. It says hopes dashed. So I was like, I always complain I want more lore. So is there more lore in that? Alright, let's take down the house here. They all have furniture. No, why don't you just go right there? Okay. That's for my museum at some point anyway. Alright, how are we doing? Yeah, we're plenty of inventory. We're doing great. Okay, let's also grab our cart. Just so we can move things out of the way. Yeah, we'll just kind of shove stuff on that back wall for now. Or that side wall, I guess. Okay. So, first things first, we gotta figure out what we're... Come on. Why can't I put you down? There we go. Perfect. Okay. So, first things first, let's grab as many walls as we have, just in case we need more. Thought I had some more. There we go. Yeah, plenty here. And we have plenty of doors and plenty of half walls. Alright, so I think what we want to do is kind of design some sort of like bathroom situation. Yeah, so we have a shower drain. I don't know what other furniture we have right now that's bathroom. That's a kitchen sink, so that's not super useful. But we'll take a gander. Yeah, we got a wash basin. That'll be good. What else would be good in the bathroom? Like the toilet, obviously. We don't have one yet, so... I don't even know if there is one. I guess everyone uses the dunny outside, right? But we can do a shower and a wash basin type of sitch. And let's see, we might be able to do something interesting with the moon lamp. So we'll see what we can do with that. Alright, so I'm thinking, if this is my house, I want like a living room here, a kitchen here. We'll probably do a wall here. So let's start with that. No, we don't want that there. Oh, you lose so much space, but that's alright. Alright, so actually if we want a guest bath, guests should be able to use the bathroom too. So put that there. Wish there was an actual door you could close. So maybe it's more like a studio. So we'll have the guest bathroom here. Okay. So we got something like this. Let's see here. Like the shower. The wash your hands. Oops. Come on. Come on. What is going on? Oh, I know what's going on. 1 second. There we go. change the profile of my controller and it's being a little wacky. Perfect. Okay, so we'll do that. That's kind of the floor drain. We'll have to just pretend there's a shower on the wall. Now, I did want to see... Okay, let me look at this moon lamp. Do I want to hang that on the wall somehow? Yes, I do. So for that... Oh, and I think the mirror could go in the bathroom. That kind of makes sense. We'll borrow this lamp real quick, short term. So we'll put this lamp down first. And then... Oh no, right, I can't hang the lamp on the wall, but I can hang the meteorite on the wall. Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll hang this on the wall. No, I want a little more centered. Let's go there. There we go. We'll let that kind of hang out there as a little weird decoration. Maybe that's our shower spigot. Maybe that just sprays water out of all the holes of the meteorite. You know, we're going to pretend that's the case, in which case we're going to go ahead and I'll pick that up real quick. I'll put it down here. Alright, so now we have a goal. We got to line this up. So if our shower should be in the corner, right? Don't you like look out the window? So that's... no, we'll leave it there. That's fine for now. Okay, so we'll pretend that's our shower. You stand under, you get rained on, go us go. Wash your hands. You can check, make sure you look all good before you come out of the bathroom. I wish you could put things on the walls. Alright, so we have a bathroom. Go us. Next we'll need a bedroom. I think for the bedroom we'll come out a little bit more because we're going to build a closet too. That's too far. Let's do one wall. Okay. Bedroom door. I think I want over here. Yeah, it gives a little more privacy. Do we want to do a bump out? No, I don't. I do not, in fact. Let's pick that up. Alright, so do the walls. I do love the walls, right? I love that we can just move walls and kind of create them. That is super cool. I wish we could wallpaper them all individually. And that we can hang things. So, you know, the quality, just dreams, because I enjoy the decorating. I just wish we could do more of it. Alright, I'm not good at it, but I enjoy it. Alright, so if that's the bedroom, does the bedroom exist off of a hallway? No. Does the bedroom need to come in a little bit? Yes, I think the bedroom needs to come into here. And I think we need to take that away. Because this will be a seating area. And then maybe we'll do a kitchen. So if couches and stuff are here, that's still kind of walkway. You have couch and stuff here. We can do a little kitchen-esque thing here. Yeah, we'll do that. I think that works kind of as a setup. And then this actually I think works as a closet. So we'll, or maybe because it's the house, maybe we use a half wall. I don't know that we need a walk-in closet with a... Let's try a half wall and see how we feel about that. Yeah, I think that works. I think that works well. Okay. Okay, so now we got to figure out what kind of furniture loadout. And this needs to just come over here for a minute until we figure out where we're putting all this nonsense. Now I really like, I think it's the Nordic set. Yeah, so we're going to do some Nordic set. We're going to do a lot with bookshelves of all... Yeah, Nordic and minimalist, I think we're going to kind of combine the two set as our kind of aesthetic here. I do love the bookshelves. I have a few different flavors of them. Nordic couch, and the white long coffee table worked well. We can just park this right here now. Alright, that's a good start. So let's put the bed in place. Now see, I like my bed against the wall. This buffer for the bed's a little much because that means I can't put an end table. Unless we kind of change our design around the room. So maybe... Yeah, that's what we'll do. We're going to put the bed here. We're going to put our minimalist table next to it. We're going to pick up the door, because that's bad feng shui. And we'll put the door on this side from the kitchen, because, you know, if you get hungry at night, you want to be able to walk right out of your bedroom and go into the kitchen. And there we go. Now we got a little more privacy, a little more breakdown. And if you get spooked at night, I'm in bed, I'm like, oh, I heard a noise. I want to be able to look out and be like, who's out in my kitchen? Which is what this will be. We'll come back to those dressers in a minute, because I think they're just going to be parked in the closet in some interesting way. Bookshelves. Now, we know we're going to need one right here. Will the big one fit? Not really, because again, why can't you be flush? Okay, so I picked up the wall and not the bookshelf. That's fine. So I guess we'll use the warm Nordic. There. Now let's throw that over there real quick. Beehive will be careful not to break. Same with the egg. These aren't staying in here. These I just don't have a place for yet. I didn't want animals to break them. Now, see, it can be flush on the exterior walls. It's just when you build these interior ones. So I like that. You know, let's go park all this nonsense in the closet. That's a good place for it for now. Just get out of the way. Yeah, there we go. Because, you know, everyone should just keep your beehive at home. Just keep it in your closet. We'll stack everything up here. Cool. Alright. We'll get these out of the way and put them in what's going to be our kitchen. Drop that there. Okay, so we got the couch there, which means we need... I can still get in there, right? I don't love staring. Okay, I don't mind the bedroom there. I kind of hate the bathroom being where it is. So, maybe it's more of a master suite. Maybe my guests don't get to come into the bathroom. Maybe part of my walk-in closet here is a connection to the bathroom. So instead, we're going to put up a wall here, and we'll put a door here. There we go. And in order to support the closet, because we don't have a toilet or a vanity or anything yet, we'll actually make the bathroom one tile smaller. Yeah. Now let's expand the closet and or slide it back to make the room a little more interesting of a shape. Alright, this is feeling better. Oh yeah, I need to rehang my quote-unquote faucet. Alright, so actually, yeah, I do like this in the corner now. We'll put it in the opposite corner though, so that it feels a little more interesting. Where is my lamp, though, to float that? The one nice thing about weird physics, you can float things in the walls if you stack them on a lamp. Pony wall next to the shower? Oh yeah, that's a good call. Thanks, Goliath. That's a good call. Let's see what that might look like. Do I have anyone? I must have put them away. Let me go grab some. Or are you thinking the shower is in here? What? Oh, fireworks. So maybe this... Well, that's going to be the closet. Unless... Are you thinking just like a pony wall right in here? Let's just borrow this one real quick. Where it was. So make this the shower stall? Or we get rid of the door and... go into the walk-in. Hello? Let me out! That's kind of fun. Yeah, the pony wall does make sense. Nope, where the shower was. Put the pony wall where the shower was. Let me just... All the stuff's gotta go. Also, can this even break inside? Will I get bees flying around my house? These are the things I want to know. I am just breaking everything because all this stuff is in the way again. Alright, everything goes into the kitchen until we're done figuring out our lives. Get in there. Oop. I know the egg can break, so we'll just gently place that down. Alright. Let's fix this back to where things life was. So this is where we were. The shower was over here. So are you saying you think like a pony wall? Why is that not rotating? Am I just in the way? Hey, can they not? What the what? That's interesting, because that almost looks like a... It's weird to me how that connected. Like that? Yeah, that works. I see. I think I see what you're saying. Yes, that works great. Actually, yes. I think I'm on board now. Do we just do diagonals? Like this? Oh, you know, this is starting to feel like something. I think that'll work. Yeah, I think I'll leave it like that. I wish this also had the fun weird out bump crop, but that'll work. Let's pick up this real quick. Let's throw our lamp down real quick. Let's, again, we're using this meteorite as a shower head, because... Nope, no, I gotta pick that up. Let's... And then we can put this down here. So that's our shower. We sit under here. It sprays water out of all the holes. Go team, go. Yeah, I dig that. I dig that. I do need to go get 2 more medium or mid walls so I can... Where did I hide those? There they are. Restore our closet. I suppose I should go, like, look at the fireworks, right? Let's just go see what our fireworks look like over our town. And that is kind of pretty. I will give it that. Dinkum, it's chibi and weird, but it is cute. And there are some really nice visuals. I gotta give it the credit. The credit's due. Are they getting over here or just over? Oh yeah. You know, I know they just added an item that's gonna, well, they will be adding an item that's gonna give us, whatchamacallit, it's gonna give us the ability to trigger heat waves. Maybe we can get an item that triggers fireworks at night. Like maybe just a pack of fireworks. Alright, so layout-wise, this now feels good to me. I'm gonna actually, because I have nothing else to put in here, there's no toilet, that's where our mirror will go. So you come in, use the restroom, do your business. We'll make up a dresser, so put the dresser between the pony bump and the full bedroom wall. Make up a... Yeah, I was thinking, we have a few different, I think, options for dressers. Let's see what we got. Or maybe we don't. I've basically just been collecting everything I can get my hands on. Yeah, we have a good old regular wooden cabinet. You're thinking put a dresser there where the mirror was? Well, that's annoying. I hate that it doesn't go flush. Well, let's try this real quick. Put that back. We can try... Yeah, that's not lovely. And of course it will lie flush here, not here. And because it comes off the wall here, it's too wide, so we might... Yeah, Oh, here we go. Yeah, I wish you could nudge. You know, other games we have a lot of designing. Like you can take items and just push them off the grid. I wish we could nudge. I get it. Programming, that's not how this, you know, probably how the item location's stored. Okay. Well, that's not gonna fly. So let's put down some other things while we know. I think I wanted my bookshelf here. I think. Let's go back into this room. You know what? Maybe we don't. Maybe we want... my kingdom for the ability to lock pieces in place. Give me a key item that if I click on something, it doesn't move again until I unlock it. Alright, let's see... Here? No. I want this to feel library-esque. maybe that. It's feeling a little crowded, but not awful. That's feeling kind of cozy. Speaking of cozy, I think I have a teapot. Oh, and I got the food printer now. I've never used it yet. So maybe I'll do some food printing. Let's see here. That stylish lamp I think is going to go in the bedroom. I thought there's the teapot. I'll put the teapot away, put it on my inventory. There we go. Okay. So I'll park the teapot there. Yeah, come in, have a little cuppa. Actually, let's go try this food printer because I've never used it before. Under the glories of the fireplace. And maybe actually what we want a food print. And does it give me recipes? No, it just lets me know things I can put in there. Do I want to print a cup of coffee? Let's see. Let's see what that gets us. And I have no idea how long it takes either. I don't know if this is something I can wait a few minutes or if I need to... Oh, much faster than I thought it'd be. Lovely. Oh, we got something already. What do we get down here? Oh, lovely. Wombat poop. This is what 5,000 dinks is worth. Alright, so we'll put our cup of coffee down. We have coffee at home. There we go. Look at that. So now we got a little coffee pot, and a little coffee or tea, depending on what your flavor is. Of course, for now, until I figure out a better home for him, we have our... What? I was gonna say, you better fit up there. We have our pet Black Widow. I think all, you know, knickknacks always go on top of your shelves, right? So... we'll kind of store the knickknacks up on the top of the shelves. So you know, it's like conversation pieces, treasures from trips. Love that. Weird sound effect. And let's get our egg up there. Well, we'll have to go pick up another egg. Okay, so I'm feeling good about the bathroom. This is silly. I do like it up here, but we're gonna make that a knick-knack instead. Knick-knack, paddywhack, give the dog a meteorite. There we go. Okay, that actually, I kind of like it. It's starting to feel like something happened in here. This still feels like hot garbage, but the rest is starting to feel like something. Let's look at our furniture and see what else we can do. Well, we can also move these here for now and start thinking about a kitchen. I think too many pets in here is too... I think one's enough. Two is a hoarder. We'll take this out as well for a moment. Yeah, we'll block the door so we can never leave. Alright, so let's look at what we got for kitchen goods, because I think we have one or two cabinets. Alright, we have a kitchen sink. We have a table that doesn't really match the aesthetics somewhere. We'll find that in a minute. We have... Here we go, we have one gumwood cabinet. Oh, there's a cloth pergola? I should take that outside and not have that inside. The table's too fancy. I don't want fancy. I want functional. This doesn't match anything, but we're gonna look at it and see. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. Can move snail pillow to empty bedroom corner, flanked by chest. Think of it as a reading corner. That's a good idea. Hey, MacX, have a good night. Thank you so much for hanging out. We're getting there. Things are coming together. Okay, I do like this. I don't love that's different, but you know, it looks kind of like a cutting board, right? So it's like butcher block. So I have a nice black sink, and again, at least the sink matches the white of the window. But I think we will park the sink in the corner, although, well, that's bad design. Because you don't want your shelves, you don't want your drawers, your doors, against a wall, right? I'd say this out of experience. Not in front of the window. We could, but it doesn't exactly center. The window isn't exactly centered. We'll put it there for now. And we'll do that. And let's see, how big is this? Oh, this table's big. But we could do that with like a bench here. I don't love that table though, so I'm not even gonna put it out. We'll give that to one of our neighbors at some point. Let's leave the table behind. What about this green one? That's a much more reasonable size. Still not perfect, but it's better. And I like it as a placeholder, right? So it's not what we want furniture-wise, but it gets us kind of viewing furniture in situ and deciding if that's going to work for us. Again, I want to be able to nudge. Let me get things off grid. Also, I feel like you should be able to store food. Alright, what else we got for chairs? Maybe we'll do a bench. Gumwood, no. Palmwood, maybe. I don't love the shape of it. Yeah, we'll do palmwood. We'll take the Radichange out. Pick that up. Lovely. See, that just like feels like it's too middle of nowhere. So, what if we back everything up one? So, park that there. Park that there. And we can do that. It's a little shovey, but that'll work. That'll work. Sit down, we'll print some more food to decorate the kitchen with. We can't put our scorpion like on the half wall, can we? Because that would have been nice. If I stand up here, can we put decorations up here? No, sadly not. That just looks like we're going to eat the scorpion, so we're definitely not doing that either. We need another lamp, well, we need any lamp in our bedroom. We haven't figured out what we're doing about our... Oh, that's supposed to be our closet. Alright, let's figure out the closet nonsense. I guess we're just going to kind of shove these in and figure out our lives around them. And I can actually come in a little bit. What if we tried that? Let's try something. You go there for right now. Alright, let's take this out, this out, this out. Let's give ourselves the wall again. And let's see. Not ideal. Gosh, man, it's so frustrating. I guess we get one dresser, y'all. Guess that's it. One of these is empty, right? Not that one. That one's empty, so we'll pick that one up. We'll move this one into place. We'll get our half walls. We will not. Actually, we might do that just because I like the interestingness of the bump out. So maybe we'll do that. And then we'll come here. And we'll figure out what we're going to do about this. Ah, man. That's so frustrating. Just want to do. All right. So the only thing I can really, what I could do is I could give up and put it. I don't want to change the layout of the room, but we could put the closet against this wall because then it will be flush if it's against these walls. Which just means we have to kind of move things around and move our bedroom entrance maybe to here. But that feels weird too. This closet feels like it'd be the perfect spot. Fighting the game. Yeah, that doesn't work. move around the corner, bedroom entrance, no looking in from the sofa. Move around the corner, so put the bedroom entrance here. Yeah, that could work. We can try that. Let's see what that does. I think it's gonna make the hallway too narrow. But can I connect to that wall now that I've done that? Is it smart enough to? Yeah, see, it's weird. It's like the grid doesn't even line up. It doesn't seem to follow its own rules. So if I want to do that, I need to really make this narrow, because I think I have to come one more off. Just get out of the way. I think I have to come like to here. But then it's like this weird, like you walk in the house, you have a little hallway, and you go right into your bedroom. So that's not gonna, I'm not gonna do that. Don't mind that still. But maybe we move the bedroom door here. And we just reconfigure the room. Try this. Alright, so if we do this, what does that give us to play with? I think we still need to put the bed. We could do, okay, let's try this real quick. Let's see, if we put the bed here, I'll move the door in a minute. The table here, maybe put the door back. Here. Okay. So maybe now our kitchen is, or our closet is that. I wish I could move the windows too. I have so many wishes. And I hope it doesn't sound too whiny, because I really love this game. I just want to love it even more. Alright, yeah, the window's causing me some heartache. But, you know, I have a very narrow closet in my bedroom at home, so... yeah, it's too silly. So, we can come here. Like that, maybe? We love things for their faults. That's right, Goliath. And then lodging armoire on the exterior. Maybe I just don't need... maybe I just give the illusion of the closet, right? Maybe I just leave these walls here. Or, here's what we're gonna do. Because I think I have one screen. Let's go see if I have a screen. We'll use the good old-fashioned screen. Not the right kind of furniture. That just kind of... actually, does that give me more space if I line it? No, it still blocks the window. We'll kind of park that back there so we're not just staring at that. Alright, we're getting somewhere. We're getting something. We'll put a bookshelf on the wall. That's lovely. We should have a lamp somewhere. Yeah, it's right there. Alright, we're getting something. Yeah, we're getting something. And I think I have a stuffy in here somewhere. Let me see. I thought I had a little kangaroo stuffed animal. Like I know I have a kangaroo stuffed animal. Where the heck did it go? Not in there. That's all floors and stuff, which we're gonna look at in a minute. I actually really like this floor. I find it cozy and the wall setup, but we'll look at some other options. Put a little stripper bar in. Oh, there's the stuffy. I was like, it's in my inventory. Yeah, you gotta put your little stuffed animal next to your bed. Right? Look at that. That's adorable. All right. I also need to maybe get some potted plants. We're missing some greenery in here. that makes sense to have. You know what? Let me look at the old table for the kitchen table. What does that look like? You know... I felt like that's clipping, so let's pull that out of the wall. Oops. And we'll put the Radisson chair. Close. Stop it. The Radisson chair on this side, actually. Yeah, there we go. We'll fix our wall. Now that actually made the kitchen too big. So we could do something a little more interesting with the shape of the room then. Okay, that's what we'll do. We're gonna go ahead and come off. We're gonna make the bedroom larger for no good reason, but maybe that'll inspire something with the closets. Alright, if we go and find our walls, I should just keep them all in here. Lovely. So I think we're gonna bump out the wall. Whoop, not two. Like that. And we'll bump out the wall here. And we'll do that just to give the bedroom some more corners, more interesting shapes. Yeah, so we can move, this way it doesn't feel so much like a wall of stuff. I'll move the lamp there. That helps break up kind of the sight lines a little bit. Still not 100% on this shenanigans. If I can move the the window. I'm quite happy with the bathroom though. That feels like a shower. This corner of the bedroom's feeling good to me. Can we put something in there? Let's see. Okay, that's gotta be like... I just have like a bunch of papers on my floor. Can I have a pile of books too? Yeah, let's do the books. Oh yeah, we can put them up there. Lovely. So now that this kind of breaks up the bookshelf a bit more. Oh, we could have put the papers up there. That feels like too much. We'll put them over here though. Perfect. All right, now it's coming together. We're starting to see some things. Again, wall decorations would be clutch. Maybe the glitter ball becomes our... Oh, we can only use that outside. Like that in our shower. Alright, so we're getting nice density in there. Here's still really open. So we gotta figure out what we're gonna put in here still. Although, what we could do is I change up everything all the dang time. A rug. Yeah, rug would be good. Do they have rugs? I don't have one yet if they do. Rugs would be really nice. Heck, even paintable floors would be nice. Yeah, I don't have a rug. Rug would be very warm and like cozy. I could get down with a rug. All right, I'm gonna start consolidating some of this stuff. Just so we can maybe get rid of some chests here. Oh, I'll take that back. Yeah, different floor material. That'd be nice. Alright, so I think we're still gonna need at least a chest. I wanna bring the pergola outside. Okay, so that's one chest. Cool, so our shovey stuff. Okay, so what I think we're gonna do is we're gonna take this chest here. And you know, it's okay to still have like stuff in your house, so we're just gonna park that right there. Or are we? Do I have something else I can take furniture? The bedside tables don't take stuff, right? But the dressers do. dresser drawers take stuff. Do we just give up on the closet and just put our dressers on the corners? Just put that there. Put that there. Actually, I'm gonna reverse that. Yeah, because I can go under the window. We could still do that type of situation, I suppose, but it's weird to have your window in your closet. So I think that's what we'll do. I think we're gonna give up on a closet for now. That also gives us another corner to put like a plant or some sort in there. Hey, Pooh? Pooh? I've been playing, I'm just shy of 200 hours now, I think. So not that long, only a few months. Been streaming a lot of it. It is a chill game. Right now I'm just decorating. But it has its not chill moments, which is what I really love about it. Like, you really can kind of do everything. So it can, you know, it could be a little spicy, a little zesty. Things can get interesting. Put that up there. That's nice. What else? Yeah, we're gonna keep our stack of books in here too. We have so many piles of books at our home. And actually, here's where we will. Oh, you know, maybe we'll put our trophies up on the top of the dresser. That looks good. We got our fishing gold and our bug collecting gold. So that's always nice. Yeah, I'm liking how, and then we can put all our furniture in here, which is really what the goal was of that. I still think I can put more in the bedroom to... I'll keep this out. Oh, actually, I want to put my books back. I like the density of all these books. I'm trying to get this chest out of here, is what the goal is, in case you're wondering. Alright, so... if we're not going to worry about the closet, I might move... where is this? Let's pick up the items on top. Can I center this under... it's not really centered, but I'll take it. Because I have one more dresser. So we're just going to have a lot of dressers in this house. Armoires for days. Oh god, I did not realize an I was missing in my name. P-I-U, which I still don't know how to pronounce, but... Payu? It's Payu. Yeah, that's why I hesitated saying the name. I was like, I don't think that's... but I don't know, you know. That might be a name. What do I know? Alright, we'll put that there. Nope, nope. That's the worst place for... well, I guess it's a good place for alarm clock if you have to get up to turn it off. Put our pile of books right there. Again, now we can kind of put all our furniture in here. That needs to be in here. Let's take a look at this moon lamp. Why did I drop that again? Yeah, right there. Thank you. That's kind of wild. Maybe up here. Yeah. Ooh, that looks good. That looks good. What other tchotchkes and things can we put up on the... it's got lots of stuff going on. That's too much. I like the moon lamp. The moon lamp I vibe with. That's pretty slick. Maybe we keep another one of our pets in here. So where do we have our pets right now? We have our Black Widow hanging out here. Where did our scorpion go? There he is. Let's put our scorpion up there. Actually, we'll put our scorpion in front of the window, because, you know, they like the heat and the light. I don't want to look at my scorpion's butt all day. We gotta... there we go. And we'll move those books up there. That's fine. There we go. It's coming together. now that I've done that, I could... now I'm like, maybe I undo the bump out. No, I like the lamp there. I think this works. So I do want a plant. I need to get some sort of potted plant, which I think I have. We'll go grab that, but let's put all this furniture away. This is great, because now I can just store all the furniture. So this is coming out with me, that's coming out with me, that stays with me. That stays with me. Technically, this is an ice crafting table, so I'll bring that out as well. And at some point I'll get a dog in a doghouse. I mean, I have a doghouse, so I should probably figure out where they're gonna live. They'll probably live in the backyard. I thought I had an actual doghouse. I do. There we go. Or dog kennel. Oh, pergola's coming with me too. This has to be outdoors only, so I'm trying to do a little organizing, not a ton. Alright. Awesome. Pio. Alright, Pio, perfect. That is the... Does our dog... We can't put the kennel inside, right? No. Does our dog come in the house? Oh, we can't put the bowl inside either. Well, that answers that. So for now, we're just gonna put our dog back in here in our little patio area. You know, some trees, a little play for the place. We don't actually have a dog right now. I have plenty of collars. So we could get a dog at some point. We also, I want to see, I've not looked at, oh, that's lovely. Okay. I don't know what we're going to do with this yet, but I think we're going to put it back here. For now. Actually, yeah, this is good. Okay, this is nice. I'm digging this. No good stuff there. All right, let's go put away some things. This is technically a crafting table, so we'll put it over here for other crafting tables. We'll use our auto blaster. Oh, we don't have. I should probably roast the coffee anyway. And this means we have too many mussels, which is fine. Let's get this coffee roasted. Yeah, the green table could be good on the pergola Goliath. I'm not going to worry too much about outdoor just yet. I want to keep one thing of coffee roast. Okay, so I want to put one thing of it in here so the sorter knows where to put the dang thing. Oh, no. The coffee goes in my drinks container. Yes. Pick all that up. That, I think, for some reason might have gone here. It should not have. Yeah, that should not be in here. That will also go into the drinks thing, but I just need to put one in there. This is just so the auto sorter knows where to shove it. That sounds rude. I want the auto sorter to shove it. Alright, we'll put the bananas because we used them all, so we got that. Now let's cook this coffee up. Alright. Now we can put this now that it knows where to put it. Lovely. This is going to go over in kind of our streamer area. So this is a little area I put like when I don't know what I want to do. This is kind of like, you know, we have our little spinning wheel. We have our gacha machine, which I need to put money in. And then we have our, and I've used this, especially when my daughter loves this. So when I play and when she's hanging out with me, she wants us to spin the wheel, and that's what we decide we're doing every day. She finds that fun. We're just gonna let that hang out there for now. It's kind of tacky, but it's fine. Okay, so the issue we're having right now is, and what we'll do is we'll sell this all in the morning. So that's empty. We probably have too many mussels. Yep. That's why I couldn't sort them automatically. Alright. So, what I do when I have too much stuff and I don't want to bother selling it... Oh, God. Alright, we're doing a bunch of sales in the morning. Whoops. You can tell I've been gathering a lot of keys, because that's where all this stuff's coming from, is from my crab traps. Cool. Alright, we will go to sleep, and then we'll bring that all over and sell it in the morning. Oh, no, we won't, because it's Sunday, so nothing will be open. But yeah, this is starting to look like something. It's still not the right table or bench setup. And again, I wish I could get a little more in the corner. But this is becoming something. This I love. Sign me up any day. I would sit here with my Kindle and read my books and drink my tea. And that sounds like a wonderful day. We need plants. I did want to check. Now, gosh. So barrels. Anything that goes in a barrel is something that I'm going to sell. So they're kind of my shove everything place, and that's the only time I use barrels. I love I have my little blob. My little blobfish probably should come inside, right? I mean, we can find a home for him because he's cute. We'll put him in the kitchen. When I was a kid, we had goldfish in our kitchen. He glows like the sun. You know, this is the freshest of sashimi. Just waiting here. Nom nom nom. All right. Actually, he'd be good in the bathroom, right? It's watery. Let's put him in the bathroom somewhere. Now I can watch you cook. I cook a lot of his friends. Nah, we'll keep him in the kitchen. And I do want to check out that idea of the green table since I did come in here. So let's. Oops. No. Okay. Let's look at the green table. Oh, my computer chair just sunk a little bit. 1 second. There we go. Much better. Yeah, if we're gonna use the green table out there, let's check out these cabin couches too, because they look like they might be outdoors-ish. Like, I love this little seating picnic area, but not the rupu all over, and these flowers. Golly. But this is my cozy little, and that's a fire hazard. Fixed. There we go. And our pet rock. So yeah, I build little vignettes. I haven't really connected them all very well, although I'm very pleasantly proud of this area, this whole house. Now, do we have to put the pergola down after the fact, or can we... Is it because I'm standing in the way? Why can't that go there? Yeah, that looks fun and goofy. I like that. Honestly, I think I just want that there and there. Yes, that looks lovely. Again, another just nice cozy place to sit outside with your cushions. Have a cuppa. My father-in-law is really into weather, so you can come check your weather station. Oh, that's coming together. Good. All right, keep that for now. Why did I go inside? Oh, flowers. That's why I came outside. That's right, flowers. So we have some pots, and I think we can put them inside. Actually, we put these flowers away. Mostly because it's super fun to watch things get shot across the area. Boom. Boom. Alright, so pots. We have... some, oh, sapling. I gotta deal with those tomorrow so they can start growing. So yeah, we got some flower pots. What flowers do we have? So we have a desert... No, I don't want those. I think we have room for 2 flowers right now. What do we have grown? Desert rose is kind of a pretty one. So we'll take a desert rose. And do I have any more birds of paradise, or did I get rid of all of them? Oh, there we go. Although these are kind of fun and funky, the jackaroo paws. We'll use that instead, I think. Cool. Alright, let's go and try this out and see how we like. Do I have to craft these together somehow, or... No, I think I just place it in there, right? Oh, we're about to find out. Alright, so I think we can have a flower. No, I can't put flower pots down. Oh, man. Okay, so do I have to craft them out here and then maybe I can put them down? Let's put one down. Oh, that's a little bigger than I thought it would be. Let's go look at our decorations real quick to see if we can make like an indoor plant of some sort. Mushroom lamps. No, I don't think we can. That's a bummer. I do think there are decorative plants. I guess like we can't make them. We're gonna have to, unless. No, I was like, can I put plants in there? That would have been nice. All right, well, that we'll call it night. That's enough waffling around. Let's put these stuff away. We'll sleep, and then we can go and figure out why our truck is sinking into concrete later. All right. So if we pop back in here, we're gonna go ahead and sleep. And so the first thing we got to do is we do need to put fertilizer down, and we need to plant our mighty seeds. It'll be good to get that done. Bats are annoying. That's true. Alright, wake up in our lovely house, say goodbye to our pet. It looks so much nicer. No mail to be worried about. Alright, let's go grab some things. We need 30 pieces of meat. We need to clean up all the poo in here. I need 30 pieces of meat, so that's gonna get me a few pieces right there. Lovely. So beautiful. I wish you could use the seafood. Yeah, I know I want to sell, but I can't because it's Sunday. Nothing's open. I was gonna go sell, but I cannot. What I can do, however, is when I run over that way, is just bring these over there so on Monday I can go sell everything. Because his store is closed on Sundays. So the canal's looking good. It took a while to terraform that and get it all even. I want to do some more work with trees. I want to put down better pathing along the waterway here. I also want to go look at the airport because it's open now. Like, I could spend 250,000 dinks just to fly to the islands with no keys and just see what it's all about. Alright, we're gonna put that there. I do need to check something. I want to make sure that that's a second pair of tree pinchers. I'll sell that later. Let me make sure I have tree pinchers in my bag. I do. Perfect. So those ones are for sale. So this is all sale stuff. I want to go look at the airport now that's built in a minute here. But first, let's go collect our crab traps. Or kill this gator. Good try, buddy boy. Ooh, I love when they drop so much meat. Alright, let's see how many keys we get today out of our 30. We've got 2 so far. Three, 4. Oh, that's not a bad key day. 7 keys out of 30 is pretty sweet. I'm telling you, crab traps are the way to go. And all you have to do is kill half the animals on the map to feed them every day. Alright. Lovely. Pick up these feathers. Let's go check out the, I've not seen it yet, the airport. And I'm going to be moving it now that I see the size and shape of it, so we can figure out what we're going to do with it. I also think I'm moving one of my guest houses next to it to kind of make it look like a bigger airport. Yeah, we're gonna move a guest house and park it right next to the airport and make it look like it's connected. We'll do the square house. I think that'll look good. Alright, just because I'm curious. I've never been in here. How does this work? Let's talk to this person. Hi, Nancy. One boarding pass trip, seem really good luck with you. Oh, please go to the airport. Only offer trips on Sundays. 250,000 dinks. I don't think we're ready to do the airport. I do think the next time I stream, we will do the airport, though. We will definitely make that happen. Because we're getting close on the number of keys we need. Alright, let's go ahead and throw these down here. Alright, so we got the inside in a decent place. I'm actually pretty reasonably happy with how that came out. Let's go ahead and just have the sorter go ahead and put everything away for us. Now, the other thing I need to do is I do need to kind of start plotting out the zoo. So we'll go check that out real quick. So the zoo right now has 3 exhibits in place. There's at least 2 more exhibits, and I may try to get a shark. And obviously I need to, you know, put concession stands in, decorate, clear all the shrubbery. But right now, if you haven't seen it yet, the zoo is this. We have, on this side, we have our infested alligators. You have this upper viewing area. And on this side of our volcano, we should have 3 alligators, but we seem to keep losing some. We have 2 now, so we did lose 1, so we'll have to capture another alligator. But yeah, so you can come to the zoo, you can view the gators. You can come look at them from here. You know, down, it's kind of nice. Walk around, come see our investigators. They're like a sunken temple or something going on here. That's what that's supposed to be. I think it looks temple-ish. I don't know. And then over here we have our penguins. And I love our little penguins, and so they happily flit around. We got 3 of them. Everything's in 3s, and they just live their best little penguin lives. And so the other animals we know for sure we're gonna get. We're gonna get fire slimes and frillies, the angry lizards. We're gonna get them. We also probably will make a jackaroo pen, mostly for fertilizer. Maybe we'll try to capture like 5 of them or 6 of them and put them in a big area. And so that'll be something kind of fun to have them around. And again, that's really just to gather the poop because it makes good fertilizer. But I don't know where I'm going to put it. And even worse, I do need to either dig the ocean all the way over to here, or I need to figure something out because I do want to try to capture a shark. Alright, everyone close your eyes. I need to borrow these dogs real quick. It's too good to pass up all the meat they drop. The dog feels nothing, it's fine. Okay. But I did say we have to do our mighty seeds, and I do not want to forget that. Oh, there's a lot of mining here. Yeah, I should do that mining real quick. And since we have a power tool, we might as well use it. Let's eat some fruit salad real quick to give ourselves some stamina. Beautiful. But yeah, if so, Pio, if you're still here and if this is new to you, this game is great. There's a ton you can do. You start off with like hand axes, little pickaxes and stuff, so you get licenses to do everything. Yeah, Goliath, I agree. The zoo does feel flat. The gators, it was kind of intentional because they're in the swamps, and I converted a lake. But you're right, I do need some more elevation. I like that feedback, so I think we can build out like a hill up here. And I might actually, that could be kind of fun. Maybe I'll strip out and get rid of the volcano, which I like. But maybe I'll get rid of the volcano. Maybe I'll shrink the gator cage to come across here, like along this line. And maybe we build a larger volcano that you walk up and peer down into, and that's where the slimes live. So maybe we actually build ourselves a big old volcano over here somewhere. This is the doggy graveyard. I don't know how they keep dying, but it's such a shame. But their meat is used for science and keys. But yeah, I think we're gonna maybe do that. I think we're gonna build a proper 6, 7, 8 high tall volcano with like a walking path kind of going around it, and then the exhibit for the slimes will be inside. You like peer over the crest, looking into them. I think that'll be kind of fun. It'll be big. So we need a lot more basalt and stones, and I think that could be good. Alright, let's get all this over here. Alright, we're gonna fly over here, we're gonna finally plant those mighty seeds. You can tell I haven't mined in forever. So this is good, because now that we're in summer, we can, in theory, we can start getting heat waves, and that's when gold drops, which I've never picked up either. Hey, look, that last, Okay, how long will the... Wait a minute, how long will the coffee live? Are these dead plants now, or are they... It says, Alright, this is our farm. Obviously, we haven't been doing farming much, but we're gonna fix that right now. First things first, we're gonna take 13 of these, and we'll take 13 of these. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure how long the coffee lasts either. The game's getting a big upgrade, or a big patch the next day or two. And so it's gonna have a... Where's my farming tools? Oh, they're over here. It's gonna have a night market that comes the 19th of every month, which adds a bunch of like cool cosmetic stuff. That's what I need. Here we need this. We need our watering can since we missed the sprinklers already. Let's fill that up there. Alright, let us get the mighty seeds down. 6. And that'll be 12. More than enough. Beautiful. Put this fertilizer down. And all the fertilizer does, it just speeds up the crop production. Because we need to grow our giant cans of Vegemite, which is what the mighty seeds are, but they give some really incredible food, so it's worth it. All right, lovely. So that's good to go. Now we don't have to worry about farming for a minute. If I can get the vacuum cleaner, I can suck up all of these flowers and sell them. They make good money too. Alright. Let's see. No one's open on Sundays, right? Fletch might be. Actually, let's see. Is there an alpha to fight? Oh yeah, let's go take out an alpha croc. We will get a little bit of food for this just to be safe. Where did I leave my car? That's down there. Okay. Because I don't want to die. Pretty simple. So we'll go get some good fighting food, and then we'll go take out the alpha. Let's get up here. After we do this mining, since again it's here, I might as well. So if you didn't know, the dirt the rocks are on, this kind of like different, rougher texture, is semi-fragile. If you dig it up, and you place dirt down on top of it, you will ruin it, which means you won't be able to spawn minerals anymore. So you don't want to screw around too much with these patches in terms of terraforming them. You can dig them down, but as soon as you try to put something down on it, you lose it. And I guess we'll pick up our rent while we're here. We're kind of an awful landlord and just charge people. I kind of decorated this one. This is actually closer to what my house is like. We have prickly pears out in front of my house. But there's really nothing in the house. But it's nice because it's a whole nother place you can decorate. So if you get into the decor, if you get enough furniture, you can kind of have fun playing around with it. Alright, since we're gathering rent, we'll come over here to our other rentee. And then finally to the one that I call my girlfriend, who lives right by my house. And she kind of looks like my wife. We'll come over here and we'll pick up... Oh, I already got her rent. Or she stays for free, I'm not entirely sure. Alright, let's go and park this guy, grab some good food, and we'll go hunt a gator. And I'm going to use my new weapon. I've not used it yet. I got a new alpha weapon. Lovely. Which is somewhere... Yeah, here it is. The ice hammer. So we're gonna try that out. And let's see what we want to take for food. We don't need to go cray-cray, but we need a little something. Maybe prime roast a bit much. They always stay for free, Moss and Wallet. Yeah. It's a bit much, but I can make a ton of prime roast, can't I? Yeah, what's my limiter right now? The limiter is pumpkins and prime meat, so... what the heck, we'll take one. Sometimes you just want to eat good, right? I want to eat good. Eat well, I know. Alright, where is our gator? Okay, so our big old gator is here. We'll head that way, I think, on the motorcycle. I wonder if sitting on the motorcycle counts as sitting. Ooh, what we get today? We got a milk. Alright, that's fun. I wish it was easier to fill the gacha machine. That's one... I'm waiting for that patch note. It's really frustrating to take the money out of my inventory, move it down to there, put it in, then put it back in my inventory. Alright, let us... Enough whining, let's go and get us a gator. Alright, can I make this river jump anywhere? Ooh. This is awfully wide. I don't think I can make it, but let's find out. Yes, you can if you use your rocket boosted time. Alright, there he is. Alright, so that's what the ice hammer does. And he noticed it. Yeah, you want to send things at me? I'll send it right back at you, buddy boy. Oh man, yeah, trivial. Trivial, I say. I wasted that food. As long as I don't get hit, I wasted that food. Easy peasy. But look at all that meat he drops. 7 prime meat is lovely. And just cuz. Thanks, buddy. Alright, while we're over here, let us go and get a replacement egg. Because remember I accidentally smashed that egg in my house? Yeah, that was... We'll go pick one up, because there should be a bunch here. Because I've not picked up any all season. So their original egg should be... I think they only respawn them maybe in the spring? Alright, yes. I know you don't like me. And you want to fight these guys away from their nest, because if you destroy the nest, you destroy their spawn points. But he'll respawn tomorrow, so I'm not worried. Alright, now let us look at... Turn that off. Can I use my... Can I use my phone while I'm holding an egg? I don't know if I can. Let's see. Because we got this magic cell phone. Ah, bummer. No, you can't. I figured as much. But what we can do, if we're real careful, just put the egg down gently. We can motorcycle the egg on the back. Alright, it does seem to stay on. Alright, let's actually make sure we're going back towards our house. And our house is over here. Sorry, I moved away from the mic there for a moment. Alright, I guess our GPS is bringing us back to our wheelbarrow. Our most important thing going. Move, bird, get out the way. Alright, you can still use the rocket jump. So I think we want to go this way. Yeah, there we go. Perfect, that wasn't bad at all. We can get through this rocky area, and we'll go ahead and set up our rocket jump here. Just made it. Love to see it. Alright, replacement egg is secure. I love how I gently place it in my house and it smashed. Okay, fine. I know I threw it against the wall. Whatever. But here I can ride on the back of a motorbike like a madman, doing donuts in the desert, bouncing off walls, and the egg's totally fine. Maybe a little scrambled on the inside, but whatevs. Alright. Get my egg. Thank you. Alright, I think I actually filled all of my shelves. So I don't have any more. Oh, there's more. There's a place right here for some more tchotchke. So we'll just jump. Well, you'd think I would learn. So I guess we can't store the egg up there easily. You'd think I'd learn. Oh well. Alright, let's see. What else do we need to do? Nothing. We need to sell. No! There's plenty more eggs on the map. I have a bunch of them marked off. I don't need to worry about it until I build a... that's the one we got. There's one. There's two in the river here. So we have plenty others. Now this no longer exists, so I can get rid of that. I can stop tracking that. Oh, we should turn in our quest. Oh, and it's my girlfriend. She wanted me to go kill a gator. She's probably not home. Her home I care about. Alright, let's egg in the kitchen table. That makes, yeah, that'd be a good one. You know what? Because I feel bad that we lost our egg, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna come over here, and I'm gonna food print an egg. Fly past our mask, our fun little crafting zone entrance, and we'll get this food printed up. Alright, let's see here. Insert big chicken egg. I do love that that prints so fast. That's lovely. I'll put all this... Oh, that's an alpha scale. Okay, I was like, what is that? We don't get that often. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, nice egg plate. Oh, I'm getting hungry. It is almost 11 p.m., but there may be some eggs in my future. That might be a nice little time to go to bed, have some eggs. Alright, we're gonna park that. I love that idea to put this on the table. Brilliant. Nom nom nom. Delightful. Alright, so I need to do things. One, I need to find the missus here so we can put her, give her stuff back. Oh, dang it, I need to put the farm tools back because I don't like carrying them around. So we'll put those back. Where is my hand truck? So I do have more stuff I need to sell, and since I know I put some more in here today, that one's fine. We might as well bring it all over, so that way tomorrow we're ready just to sell. The other thing is they keep giving me flip-flops, and they stack. So I just need to find which of these guys has the flip-flops and how many we have. Yeah, 8 pairs. Don't need 8 pairs of flip-flops. Or as they call them in Dinkum and Australia, the thongs! I keep finding thongs in the river. Very different meaning in the US. kind of concerned that everyone's losing their thongs. Can I get up here? Yeah, you can. Nice. Gives a nice view of the petting zoo. I feel like, you know, you mentioned earlier, I think it was you, Goliath, you said the zoo feels flat. I did a better job here of adding some dimension to the area, because this was all a flat field, and I put all this water in, and the ramps, and I cut the earth and built a little hill. So yeah, I think some dimensionality works nicely. Okay, there is my girlfriend. Hello. I did that thing for you. Thanks for $27,000 for murdering a wonderful creature. Alright, now we got this. Let's go and grab our chest over here to sell. And also, we might just sleep, because we can sell all this in the morning. And bring our chest back. But they'll be empty, so you don't have to run them across the map like this. So I watch other people play this, and I see some, you know, they have their villages spread all throughout the map. They're all over, each have kind of like their own little homestead area. I like having it as a town. And, you know, it works pretty well. So, you know, we have our restaurant here. Again, I gotta decorate this still and do more. But this all works nicely. Nice little square. I want to actually pull that up a bit so I can have a proper road back here as well, behind it. To our second little kind of square of activity. Perfect. Alright. Alright. There we go. I have so much to sell. My gosh. Lovely. Okay. Oh, the coconuts have been ripened, so while we're over here, we'll harvest them. This seems like a good way to get multiple concussions and or die. But you know, what do I know? I'm not a real farmer. I just play one on TV. Alright, let's grab that. Speaking of farming, I've been getting back into Stardew Valley again. Modded Stardew Valley on my Steam Deck. That game is such a joy. Such a joy. Alright, let's put these farm tools away. And we got this here. Oops. Put those away. Lovely. So that's all organized. Because this is a game that it becomes so easy to so quickly just have things shoved everywhere. There's just so much stuff. Alright, we gotta do some weapon repairs soon. I think both of my spears are almost gone. Alright, so I like... okay, let's look at this real quick too, because I like the look of the airport. Does it need a foundation? I think I will still put... yeah, I'll put a brick foundation down under it. And I want to rotate it and have it facing back here, I think. And then I'm going to build a parking lot there once I get the parking lot stuff right here, like a little car park. And then if we rotate it... I don't know where we put a runway, because eventually we'll pay for the plane too. So we'll need to get a runway at some point, but that sounds like a later problem. Alright, let us go sleep. And I guess while we're over here, we can tidy up our petting zoo. It's one of those things I always do kind of at night. Because you can milk them at night too. And shear them at night. They don't need to be awake. Sometimes easier when they're not running around on you. So pick up all the animal poop. I don't know why you're all filthy. You're gonna get sick. Ugh, frustrating. Alright, those are rocks I placed. Any more animal poop lying around? Over here. They really should be eating... what are you doing? Oh, you're just catching bugs. That's fine. Alright, let us grab our milk bucket and our shears. Perfect. And we'll go ahead and get these all... just get them processed up real quick. Yeah. Honestly, I wouldn't be sad if I went to sleep and woke up and had a haircut. I mean, I wouldn't be sad. I'd be really weirded out. I'd be like, what the hell? Especially since my wife is at a conference right now in Colorado, so it'd be real weird if I woke up and had a haircut, 'cause who knows how that happened. But, in the long run, that wouldn't be too sad. Alright, we got 1 milk, 2 milks, 3 milks. You know what they say, wombat milk. It's the best milk. I could be lying, I don't know that they actually say that. Haircut? Yeah, so I just sheared the platypuses, because in this game the platypuses are sheep. They're sheepapuses or whatever they call them. And so I was saying they're sleeping, but I gave them haircuts. Alright, let us go and get this processed and put all this junk away, and then we'll wake up and see how much we're going to make. We're not going to make a lot, because honestly I'm selling a bunch of junk, mostly. My camera is lying? Oh, rude. I still have some hair, it's just hard to see, it's just very thin. The camera is lying, it does make me look very much balder than I normally am. In fact, I normally play with hats on. But, to be fair, I mean, there's a reason my character looks like this in the game. Because that's me. And it won't let me dye my, it won't let me dye the beard. The beard is actually an item, which is wild. So that's not like a character facial hair. You have to find it and get the beard. My apologies, it was there. Oh no, that's totally, I don't care. I am not neither pressed about it or embarrassed about it. I'm actually fully ready to shave all the hair off. The missus isn't ready for that yet. She's like, you still have some? I'm like, alright, hon, it makes you happy. Alright, we got all that processed. We got everything being put away. I just love watching it all just kind of get shot across the map. Lovely. Alright, let's sleep, and then in the morning we will sell. And you know what? How are our tools looking? Let's do a quick repair. And do I need to charge anything overnight? Yeah, we'll charge this overnight. I don't really have a lot of other stuff that needs repairing. That's all electric. Well, I guess we can repair the shovel. We'll grab a repair pass. And repair table. Lovely. Okay. It's just always nice to have things ready in case you need them. You know, just in case. I'll put this extra spear back here. Maybe. There we go. Cool. Let's go sleep and then sell. In our nice decorated house. I need more here. Again, I want plants. And I know there's some in the game, I just haven't received them yet. Alright, Dinks earned. Now it'll save. And let's see what we got going on today. Second day of summer. I do want to check on a couple things. Nothing there. What did we get in our gacha machine today? Floorboard. Such a waste. Alright, oops. We'll pop that down. Now we got that going. And we'll see exactly how much we sell, because I'm going to deposit all this money at the bank before we go. Oh yeah, I want to check the weather. I do want to see if there's any heat waves coming anytime soon. That's a big no. You know, today, why don't we take the jet ski? We haven't taken that in the stream. Okay, you're walking on water. That's incredible. Alright, we'll get our helmet on because we're going to sell this stuff too, so... Oops. Come on. There we go. Put that back where it belongs, and let's go down. I forgot to get more meat with me, but that's okay. We'll We'll restock this later. The whole reason we do this is we want these keys, because when you do any of the dungeons or the mines, they all have goodie hut rooms and little temple rooms and things, and you need these keys to open the doors. And you can find keys a bunch of ways, you can craft them a bunch of ways. It's expensive and slow, and so doing it this way makes it so much nicer. Alright, Melvin, I'm going to come see you later for some furniture. John, you're not open yet, but you will be shortly. But the bank, I think, is open, so we can deposit. Yeah, let's deposit all our money. Deposit everything. So it's like, ooh, I have 2 million. That's great. Except I'm 2.5 million in debt for building an airport. So it's gonna take a minute. All right, he is open. Excellent. So let's get selling. I want to make sure we don't sell anything accidentally. We don't mean to. So let's be careful. Like, for example, we don't want to sell keys. I don't want to sell croc teeth because I can make more money later when I sell them in groups of 50. I don't really care about this. Alright, we'll go sell this first. So we're at 0 money. Let's see what we get from all the junk. Oh, it's his competition. Okay. So we're gonna be doing some fishing today. Let's see. I don't think these count as fish. That'd be great if they did. Okay, so we want to sell all of that stuff. We want to sell that, that, and that. Yes. Alright, so that's 40,000 right there. Then we'll come here and grab whatever else we need to grab. And we'll pick up our chests. And we'll do it again. It's better than the kicking teeth, you know? I think all said and done, we have enough stuff here and to get... Well, actually, I don't know how much the tree pickers are going to be. Because we're going to be selling those. I'm going to sell those separately because I am curious to see what those get us. We'll sell those next. Get all this. Alright, and that. Another 44,000, so we're doing nice there. Early game, this would have felt like an endless amount of money. Like, it takes a while to ramp up, but eventually money, it ramps up. Alright, I do want to sell the tree pickers separate, because they're kind of a big deal. So we'll sell that separate, just because I'm curious. 26, alright, so we're over 100. And let's sell him these guys. 16, okay, that's not as much as I thought they'd be worth, but that's not too shabby. Alright, so he does have a competition going on right now. It's John's anniversary guest, so every fish you sell to John, you'll earn a prize ticket. And you can get prizes from his prize box, which is over here. And the question is, are the prizes I care about? Do I care about a cape? No. The tuxedo could be fun. The lab coat could be fun. So that takes 1 ticket. That's easy enough. Just gotta catch 1 fish. The flower crown is always a good idea. And then plushies, so we can get different plushies. Oh, I like some of these plushies, to be honest. The moo is kind of cute. Okay, so here's a flower I think that we can actually maybe place in our house. This is how I got the raffle wheel last time. I have a bunch of these things. I do like the fairy lights. They take 5. The statue takes 2. They're nice to have. Bubble blower. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna do some fishing. Which is good, because it gives us kind of a goal for the day. So what we'll do is we're gonna head back real quick. We'll get some fishing food. We'll grab our iron rod, and we'll head out probably to the South Sea, because I don't think I ever fished down there. So we might as well just go down that one and catch it. She is walking on water again. All right, good for her. good for her. What do I know? We do need to put back our cell barrels. So, bingo, bongo. We need to throw all the stuff we want to keep, which is here, and yeah, that's it. We'll actually probably keep the hat on this time. And, okay, so we have this over here. This is an empty chest where we can empty our swag bags so we have more room for storage. Now we can't put fish in the swag bag, so it's not that big a deal to have to put stuff in storage. I'll bring the boogie board out. We will bring our fishing rod out, our fish book out. That will go in there. We, in theory, shouldn't need a lot of this other stuff, but you never know. Alright, setup wise, we'll do that. Cool. Now, in terms of fish food, we're going to eat shark, fish and chips. Fish and chips is excellent for fishing, as is, if I have any. So here's the fish and chips. Let's bring 2 of them. That should be more than enough for 3. That's enough for the whole day. This coconut juice is good for swimming. So we'll bring 2 of those. And then I think we'll just bring a general health and a general stamina, just in case we want to play around with some sharks. Oh, jelly brew is good for fishing, so we'll bring that, and 1 of each. And we'll bring 2 of these. Bring 2 of those. Lovely. Alright. Now, before we eat all our food, we might as well head out to the oceans. And we can do that pretty quickly by just teleporting there. Wrong. There we go. Let's call a tower, and we're going to go down to the southern oceans. Nice. Alright, so now we've done that. We can put the teleporter away because we don't really care. Excellent. And we're going to take 1 of each food. You can see all these buffs coming in. Now we'll swim fast. And we have lots of fishing skill. I'm going to keep this spread out down here, though, because I want to keep... Yeah, that's fine. Alright, let us go. So, the more, you know, every fish gets us a coupon to buy goodies from John during this event. So we don't really care about the quality of the fish, but the better fish get us more money. So let's go bump out here a little bit, and then we'll look at our fishing book. And that shows us all the fish nearby. And so it's a little more dense over here, so we'll just come over here real quick. And we'll see... Yeah, now we're doing well. Oh, there's a spotted fish right there. It's like 16,000, so... We'll try to catch that guy. And it's a fun little mini fishing game. You know, you gotta keep an eye out and ear out for the bobber to go down. And... Oh, I messed it up already because I jumped the gun. But we'll go back for the expensive guy in a minute. Because I have so much fishing food, I'm not too worried about it getting away. And the iron rod, you know, I can just kind of hold down the button. And each fish is a point. How big is this game? There's a lot, oops, I missed that one. There's farming, fishing, there's whole, I haven't even done any dungeons tonight. I mean, there's so much. And I think it is or just was on sale. There we go. So it's a good one. I've sunk 200 hours. I've not gotten bored yet. It's so easy just to sit down. And again, I play a lot on my Steam Deck. Some of the stuff I will, like when I'm doing the building, the way you build is you do something called dirt printing. That's slow. It's not something I do often on stream. Maybe if you know, if like the chat room's super chatty, it's a good one to do. Because otherwise you're just watching like literally placing dirt down and putting you kind of like coat the dirt to make it look like brick and things. But yeah, so we haven't really done any of that type of building tonight. It's like Animal Crossing meets Stardew Valley meets actually that's probably a good combo. And I love it. There are a few things, of course, I'd like to see more of. I'd like to see more interactions, more meaningful connections with the NPCs. I want more lore because the world is wild. I mean, we have teleporting cell phones, but everyone lives in a city in the south and they're miserable, and we just escaped this island. So, and it seems like the world ended at least once before. So it's, you know, when in the mining levels, you'll find abandoned cars that you can beat up. It's weird. I love it. I want more. And again, we're getting a big update on, I think, Thursday. So each fish is a point in this game, and the game lasts about a week, so we don't have to like race back to give them these fish today. We just need to get as many as we can. Oh man. Come on, buddy. That's fine. Let's find some more expensive fish. Bluefish not that valuable anyway. Yeah, you should. I mean, if you like a good chill game, that's honestly, you know, I like all sorts of games, but sometimes you just want something chill. Sometimes you just want to be able to relax, hang out, chat with folks. I will say it does seem to be a bit of an older community, at least the folks I have found, which is good of me. I mean, I'm an elder millennial gamer, so I'm down with that. And I watch, who do I watch the most? I mean, so there's a streamer, Serendipity Plays, is excellent, and does a lot of decorating, and plays in creative modes. That's the other thing. I'm playing survival, or vanilla, whatever you want to call it. There is a creative mode, and starting this week there'll be Steam achievements. So if you like chasing Steam achievements, that'll be coming, which is awesome. Let's see if there's any valuable fish nearby. Goatfish for 32. Yeah, the creative mode's kind of cool too because it unlocks everything. So people are like building like resorts and stuff. Millennial gamer, not Gen X. God, I feel old. Okay, so when I wrote my master's thesis on perceptions of communication on Facebook, I'm a cusper or early millennial, so you know I was born in the early '80s, which is it's this kind of weird cusper generation. It technically, by Stroud House, they're the kind of these researchers who research early millennials. They put it at 82 as kind of the start of the millennial generation. So believe who you want to believe. Yeah, I'm old. Nothing wrong being old. That's the goal, right? I want to feel good and get as old as I can. Let's run those numbers up. My grandmother's 92. She's going to Vegas next week. You know, so, gosh, if I could only. If I could only. I want to feel good in the process, though. You know, I don't want to. There's not a lot of benefit getting old if you're miserable. Ah, jumped the gun on that one. Who said that was an option? Well, that's the hope. Not all the time. You can't, you know, everything can't be good 100% of the time. But if you can get there, if you can feel okay-ish and have fun playing games, so far good, I'd say. Huh? Exactly, Pi. That's. If you can smile or laugh once a day, then you're probably in a good spot. What is that? Oh, it's an octopus. Can I catch an octopus? Yes, I can. The boogie board makes you go, oh my gosh, I've never tried walking holding the boogie board. You go so fast. This is wild. Can I fish underwater? With my helmet on? I can't. Wait, can I actually catch anything underwater? Let me see. This is wild. Is the game confused? I feel like the game is confused. That's hilarious. But my god, you become an ocean crossing ninja holding the boogie board. I think it irritates the game. Disability says otherwise. No, that's absolutely true. And you know, that's there's a lot of what's it, abledness. But the disability is also the society not helping everyone feel like they have access to things, and so a lot of it's not just the individual; it's society's fault too. But I hope, you know, I hope you can feel good some of the time. If not all the time. Alright. It's genetic. Yeah, that'll get you too. That'll get you. I know that. Alright, so we caught that octopus, which I think is new to us. So what I think we'll do is, how many fish do we have at this point? Not that many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's get like, I don't know, 4 more fish. And then I want to go see if I can turn this octopus in at the museum. Because I don't think I have this. And so like Animal Crossing, we've not been in the museum yet this stream. You can go ahead and get that there. Alright, there we go. Alright. Come on, come on, we got you, fishy. We got you. Nice. You know, I always like games with fishing in them. I know a lot of people rail on the Stardew Valley fishing minigame. I love it. Not very good. I mean, I'm fine at it. I'm not good at catching the legendaries, but I love the minigame. There's a pearl there. Should I go get it? Yeah. And let's take out this jellyfish before it poisons me. I know you can harvest seaweed. I wonder if we can cook this. I have no idea if there's any like recipes that eat seaweed or you make seaweed with. Maybe we can make some sushi or something, because you can make rice. Is only viable at the later levels. Yeah, that's fair, Goliath. And again, it can be gnarly. But man, it's fun. Heck, we were playing V Rising the other day, a bunch of us on a server, and it's like a vampire PvE PvP game where you build castles and stuff. And even that has a fishing game. It's not really much of a game. It's more like standing at the spawn spot and cast. But any game that has fishing. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to hit the mic there. Apologies. Alright, John's shop closes at 6, so what we're gonna do is stand here real quick. Break this, so I can pick that back up, and use our phone to teleport back to town. We're gonna call a tower, and we're gonna call the one we built in our town right here. Lovely. Hello, friends. Oh my gosh, yeah, I forgot to check all the shops today. Do we need another sink? Do we need a double sink? You know, maybe we do. We'll get that just in case. Yeah, even EverQuest said fishing. Nice. I loved fishing in WoW. Oh no, I gotta go quick, just in case he has a recipe I don't have. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Oh, wait, oh no, it's... Wait, Monday? Oh, he closed at 4. Dang it, I knew I forgot to go somewhere. Oh well. Alright, he just closed, so we bought all the furniture we care about, so that's lovely. John's is open until 6, I think? Yes, so we can sell that. So let's sell him all these fish. We're gonna keep our octopus, because we've not yet turned that in. Let's see here. We're gonna keep the seaweed because we don't know if we want it or not. So 40,000 and 16 prize tickets, lovely. Alright, so let's see if we want to get some stuffies, shall we? So I think we want the lab coat. I guess I could buy the tux. I don't need a hood or party. Alright, so I know I want the flower crown at some point. And there's a lab coat, I thought. Alright, then let's see here. So we have at home, we have the kangaroo stuffy. I think I want... let's see here, we'll do the Moo plush. We'll do the frilly plush because it reminds me of Jurassic Park. And then let's look at this bouquet pot. We could buy that, but again, I'm not 100% sold that it'll actually let me place it in my house. We'll buy one just in case. And let's see, balloons. And a statue. Nice. That's not a bad day. Alright, let's go look at these plushies, throw them in the house, and we'll sleep and save. So yeah, that's not a bad little few days in Dinkum here. I'm feeling relatively accomplished there. I know I have my, I did bring it back, right? Yeah, my jet ski. I want to make sure we don't leave that anywhere. And there's actually airplanes and helicopters and a hot air balloon. I've not crafted them yet. I just need to get the money and get the license. I don't have the license to do flying vehicles yet. Nothing like leaving all your cheese on the ground. I don't like cheese, so it's fine to be on the ground. I don't care. Okay, let's go ahead and put some stuff away. We'll keep that. The fish and chips can go back. Yeah, that's good there. The statue goes here. And we will go ahead and put the lab coat on it for now. Yeah, that won't look creepy. Do the statues blink too? No. Okay. You blasphemy cheese. I've never liked it. I only eat it on pizza because I got tired of telling people that I don't want it on pizza. They're like, "Oh, you just want breadsticks?" I'm like, "No, I want pizza, just not without the cheese." Yeah, I've never been a big cheese eater. What is in my pack? Why? Oh, I put my food in by mistake. There we go. Alright, let's run to the museum real quick and donate this octopus. So we have a museum over here with a kind of fun fountain layout I built it up on. A little bridge, you can walk over the water. Hello, friend. I have a donation, I think. Yes, I did. Haha. It's its own food group. No, see, you're not thinking this through. If if you're friends with someone who doesn't like cheese, that means there's more cheese for you. I'll take a display pedestal because I always forget to buy them, and at some point I'll actually use them. Move, 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 move. Lovely. Okay. Where did my hat go? There it is. Beautiful. Okay. So here's the museum. You collect your bugs, and they all start showing up here. I've still not collected any that go in here. No idea what goes in there. I've just not found it yet, whatever it is. A lot of butterflies in here, crickets, cicadas, worms, all sorts of things in here. And then over here you got your desert critters, all my favorites because they remind me of home. And then you have your fish group over here. Now if I could plan expansions, I think, you know, oh, there goes the octopus that we just caught. See, that's great. I think there should be another wing or two. I think there should be buried like treasure items. And I think they should add snakes. I don't know what the interesting mechanic to catch snake. Maybe get snake tongs. And you gotta be careful because they can poison you. But I think there should be snakes. Alright. So that puts us in a good spot to go ahead and put this stuff away. And sleep. I'm gonna check out this new furniture I got. But these display cases and this extra meat can be put away. And these key makers, I swear it's been a week. They should be each making a key once a week. So again, it's slow, but you eventually find these in the dungeons. You find these key makers. I found 4 so far. And you know, once a week to get a free key is great. And again, there's people I know that have 100 of them. They've played a lot of hours this game, and if you have 100 of them, that means every week you have enough keys to do the whole island. You used to rehab iguanas, you're getting better. Alright, let's put that in here. Bang, bang, boom. Well, those all shoot away. Love it. let's go check out this new furniture set and see if we like any of it. Alright, first off, can we put this plant in the house? Oh, we can. Okay, so we at least get a plant in the house now. I think it needs to go on like a table, but that's a start. I do think we can probably put a green chair here. It's not the right aesthetic, but it's not awful. That works. I think we need to say goodbye to our fish. I'll put our dinner set there. Yeah, as we're cooking. Where did it go? Oh, it's on the ground. That was weird. Okay. Let's see. The plant, though. I'll put the plant up here for now. I wish we could put these on the bed. So instead, we'll just have a couple of stuffies on the floor. It's like my kids' rooms. They're fun. We'll put this one in the corner. That's great. We don't need a second kitchen sink. Is this a different design or is it the exact same one? I mean, we could do like a farmhouse double kitchen sink sitch, but I don't think we need that. So we'll save it for now, or eventually we'll give it to our friends. And I think we are going to end up putting our blobfish in the bathroom. Somewhere. No, I guess our blobfish just doesn't get to be a pet for now. You know, he can sit in the, well, he can be in the corner when you walk in. No, I don't love that either. Ah, that's what we'll do. We're gonna take this guy off. I'll put our blobfish. Oh, I gotta drop him first. This is kind of a cool when you walk in. That's kind of cool looking, like in the corner there. I'll put our blobfish up here. Perfect. All right. Well, that worked out pretty well. And I think that's actually a pretty good place to stop the stream. It's been about shy of 3 hours, and I got work in the morning. So thank you all so much for hanging out. Thanks for chatting. Goliath, Payu, make sure I'm not missing anyone over here. We'll come back over, see who else we got in the chat. Mackie, I know you had to leave. Angela H. Thank you all so much for coming by, and feel free to come by again later. I do have a Discord. It's a baby Discord. It just got started, but it's the best way to know if I'm streaming or not because my schedule is currently very inconsistent. But if you want to join the Discord and kind of see what's going on, you can post what you're streaming or videoing and share screenshots. There's little forums for different games that I play currently, so feel free to pop in and hang out. I'll be back again at some point. We're getting close to July, and July is a time when I'm gone a lot, so I'll be probably doing videos and less streams. But I'll hopefully have something at least once or twice a week go up. I think for the videos we're moving on to, I think it's going to be Modest Stardew Valley, or it's going to be a 2-Point Museum. I don't know which one we're going to do videos of. I got to see kind of what the energy feels like. But thanks so much for watching, y'all. Have a wonderful night, and we'll catch you on the flip side. Bye!